welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly September message for you for all of the Virgos out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Virgo out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and spiritual coach. I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Virgo. All right, Virgo, you know the drill. We are going to do a 9-card draw. If we need to clarify any cards already on the table, we will do so with a separate deck. Let's get shuffling. Angels, archangels, guides, ascendant masters, what information and insight can you offer Virgo this month? What information and what insight can you offer Virgo this month? What information and what insight can you offer Virgo this month? What information and what insight can you offer Virgo this month? What information and what insight can you offer Virgo this month? What information and what insight can you offer Virgo this month? We need three more, please. What information and what insight can you offer Virgo? What information and what insight can you offer Virgo? Three more, please. Three more. Thank you. What information and what insight can you offer Virgo? Virgo. Okay, one more, please. One more. What information and what insight can you offer Virgo? Ooh, okay. All right, Virgo. This is very interesting because you are probably the second sign that has had double sevens. So you have two sevens that you need to look up. You need to look up 77, and you also need to look up the number 2 because you've got a 22. So I would look up the number 2, the number 22. I would look up the number 7 and the number 77. All right. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, Virgo. So where you currently are is the first card. So where you currently are right now, Virgo, you are at the Devil energy. Now, here's what I want to let you know, and I don't want you to freak out because this is what I'm hearing. What I'm feeling is that all of the contracts, the bondage that you have currently been experiencing these past few months, maybe throughout the whole year so far, you are now at the end of that. I really feel that you've become very aware of the type of, what should I say? I really feel that you've become very aware of the bondage, the restriction that you feel. I want you to really understand that devil energy is not necessarily bad energy. It's just you coming to the realization and recognizing that there are certain behaviors and traits that you needed to face. They are the dark shadow aspects that you needed to sort of address and understand so that you know how to heal them and move forward. It's also about balancing out feminine and masculine energy. It's about recognizing that you need to find balance in both of those energies in order to break free from the chains that have sort of kept you bound. Now, I do want to point out when I'm looking at your layout, and I do see in your past, you have both the Devil and the Lovers. So another message that I'm sort of picking up here is that you actually might have someone from your past, someone that was of great significant value to you, might actually try to make a reappearance in your life. And it's going to be very important for you to see the truth of the situation. Now, I want you to understand that even though I have a particular way on how I read, I still read the cards both in past, present, and future, and I also read them diagonally. So What I found very interesting in your past, and I'll put that picture up right here. In your past, you have the devil, the ace of heart, the ace of swords with the lover's card. And what this really tells me is that you had a sacred divine relationship in your past that was very much devil energy for you. It was that toxic type of energy for you that was very bonding in a way. And what I feel is that you need to see the truth of that. So if this person tries to make a reappearance in your life, you need to see the truth. And if this person really wants to speak their truth, allow them to speak their truth, but know where you lie when it comes to this relationship. Okay? So where you currently are is in the devil energy. I really feel it's more of the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energy, and you working through your shadow aspects through to come to the light. Okay. Now, what is your theme this month? Your theme this month is the Two of Cups. Now, this is the reason why I'm reading the Devil card as both the light and the dark, because I really feel it's really about the shadow work that you've kind of been going through. You've been facing your fears, facing the, dark aspects of yourself that you're not so keen on about yourself. And your theme this month is really about coming into union with your higher self, seeing things for what they really are, and allowing yourself to sort of love and nurture both the light and the dark of yourself. Okay. I really love that. That's about, you learning to be in balance with both aspects of yourself. Now, what do you accomplish this month? You have the Two of Wands. So I feel that what you are accomplishing this month is you're planning, you're organizing, you as you hold the world in your hands, you have a vision, you have this idea of these, new things that you're wanting to create, whether it's a business, whether you're wanting to travel the world, whether you're wanting to, build a foundation or start a foundation, whatever it is. I really feel that you're now in a state where you have put aside everything from your past. You're like, I've already walked this road. There's nothing more I can learn. Now I want to start a new adventure, and I want to embark on a new journey that is going to help teach me and help me create more of my passion of what I love. And that is what you are accomplishing this month. You are embarking on a new journey towards your purpose and your passion, and you're moving in that direction. So you're doing what's necessary to get you there. Now, what do you need to avoid this month? Okay. You have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is really about communication, and it's about clarity. It's about the truth. Okay. What I feel you're really needing to avoid here is avoid not letting people speak their truth. And I feel it's also about you not listening to your own truth. Okay. Ultimately, I feel that the message here for you, what you need to avoid is you need to avoid lying to yourself. I really feel that you need to really listen to your truth and listen to the truth of others, because you have to be willing to accept people where they are. When people in your life, might have mistreated you, or they might have done things that might have hurt you in the past, if they truly themselves have healed and they've worked through their own pain, and they're coming back to you to either apologize or to speak their truth or say something to you, it's really about you learning to accept them where they are. Okay. And I feel that what you need to avoid is, I think that with you carrying this Ace of Swords, you're only aligning yourself with your truth, and you're just sort of cutting out all the bullshit. I don't feel that I need to clarify it, even though it is what you need to avoid. So I feel that what you need to avoid is you need to avoid all of the BS, allow people to be who they are, accept them where they are, and listen to your truth. Okay. Now, what do you need to embrace? You have the Four of Pentacles here, okay? Now, I feel what this really represents, because it is the heart of your reading. I think what you need to embrace is that everything that you have is your foundation. You have built a very solid foundation. You know that you are secure. You know that you are loved. You know that you are nurtured. You have everything that you need to be prosperous, to be abundant, and to create the reality or the dream or the vision that you are wanting. It's important that you recognize that. Recognize that not only are you spiritually supported, but you are physically supported. And now you need to learn to trust, right? You need to learn to trust emotionally. Allow yourself to be more open. I really feel that overall, because earlier on I did pick up on this sacred union of someone coming in from the past. And I am seeing that you have the Two of Cups. You also have the Page of Cups. So what I really feel is that you need to be open. I really feel that what's going to be changing for you is relationships in a very big way here, Virgo. And I really feel that what you need to embrace is recognize that you are fully supported. You have a really good foundation. You know exactly who you are. You know where you want to go. So nothing is going to shake that because you've already aligned with your spiritual truth. You know exactly what it is you want. Remember, what you're avoiding is you're avoiding all of the bullshit. You know exactly what you want, and it's aligning with that higher aspect of yourself. But you're going to learn to accept people where they are and learn to embrace them where they are. Okay. So what you're embracing in yourself is a willingness to be open, to explore, and know that you are supported and that you are, that spirit has your back, that spirit is going to support you no matter what. Now, what is the obstacle you face? We have the Page of Cups, and I feel the obstacle here is that I feel like you're going to be a little too serious. And this Page of Cups really wants you to explore and utilize your imagination. It really wants you to sort of get into that, younger version of yourself that used to make believe and that used to play and used to have a good time. I really feel this is the obstacle you're going to face. I think you're going to make everything so serious that you're not going to allow yourself to be lighthearted about any situation. And that's the important thing, Virgo, here. Recognize that you don't need to be serious all the time. You really need to allow yourself to explore and have fun and be, take a risk. Allow yourself to have fun. That's what I'm really hearing right here. Allow yourself to have fun. Okay. Now, I really feel that if you can really allow yourself to have the fun that spirit is really trying to encourage you to have, I think you're going to be more open to what spirit has to offer you, right? You'll be able to see things grow. This is going to be especially true in relationships. Okay. Now, what is the support that you have this month? We have the Lover's card. Okay. Now, the Lover's card, remember, is about a divine union. It's a divine contract. Okay. Recognize that you have already mapped out your contract here for your physical reality. And I think now you're coming into your awareness of what your mission and your purpose is here. And I think that now, because you've come into alignment with that, you're now going to start really focusing on the next step. How do I put this plan into motion? How do I get from this step to the next step? Okay. So that is the support you have. Recognize that you are being divinely guided by not only your spirit team, but by divine source and your angels. You are being supported with where you are. Now, what is your action this month? We have the Seven of Cups here, Virgo. Now, your action with this Seven of Cups is ultimately is making a choice, okay? You might be presented with many options, many opportunities. And I feel that oftentimes when we're presented with so many different options, we can often lose sight of what we truly desire and what we truly need. And this is why it's so important that you make a very conscious choice. Listen to your inner heart. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition, it will always provide you with the answer that you need, okay? So that is your action this month. You know, don't listen to what everybody else is saying. Don't listen to what everyone else is doing. Really listen to your own guidance, your own intuition, and follow your gut. Now, what is the advice and the encouragement that you have? You have the Seven of Pentacles here, okay? And what I find very interesting about this Seven of Pentacles in reversed is that I really feel that what this is really saying is that I feel like you've worked really, really, really hard to get to where you are. And I feel that now you're sort of just waiting for the results to sort of show up. You're waiting, you're wanting to see the fruits of your labor. Okay. That's what I really feel that's come up. And I really feel that now you're sort of like, you're like evaluating all the work that you've put in towards what you're trying to magically create and that goal, right? And you're trying to figure out, okay, what else do I need to do? What else do I need to do to get me to get me to see the results that I'm wanting to see, or to have the things that I'm wanting to have? Okay, I really feel this is where you are. Okay, this is the advice and the encouragement. Take your time. Allow yourself to just sort of see everything that you've done. Recognize that if there's some additional things that you can do to sort of make something better, then do that. But remember, things don't grow overnight. The amount of energy that you put into something, it takes time. It takes love. It takes nurturing. You know, maybe you need to rethink a plan. Allow yourself to sort of use your imagination. Get in sort of into like a play mode with it, to allow yourself to really explore. You know, what else could I possibly do that could make this better, right? So that is your message here, Virgo. I do want to draw an additional card to see what additional information Spirit has for you. I feel this was a pretty good and straightforward message for you. So angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what additional information and insight do you have for Virgo this month? What additional information and insight do you have for Virgo? Wow. Okay, this is a good card. Okay. All right. So we got number 28, which is hollow bone teachability. This is a fairly new card, so I am going to read what it says in the book. But the 28 reduces to a 10, which is a 1, which is about a new beginning. And what I really feel this is saying is that, you know, everything that you have learned, recognize that sometimes you sort of have to reset yourself to 0 to allow yourself to be flexible. You need to allow yourself to be teachable, okay? Allow yourself that just because you know how to do something one way doesn't mean that there isn't another way that might be a little bit more adventurous, or something that might help you out in a different way, okay? So let's go ahead and read what this card says in the book. So we have hollow bone teachability. All right, let's see. So here's what it says. Teachability, humility, being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are, to check your ego at the door, and to follow and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. You are being called to practice humility. Hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play you like a flute. You will learn the language of the squall and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There is an important communication waiting for you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like hollow bone. Drop all notions and titles that bolster your ego. Eliminate the doer and allow things to happen of their own accord. Remember that you can accomplish most anything if you are willing to let someone else take credit for it. Hollow bone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience, not what you have read in sacred books or holy text. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life and as important as the brightest sun. Virgos, my friends, this is a beautiful message, and I think it was very important considering you have the Devil and you have the Lover's card here. And remember what I said earlier about a relationship from your past. It's really about you allowing people to be who they are, accepting them where they are. Don't really allow yourself to view them from your past perspectives. This is beautiful. I really feel that the message here for you, Virgo, is about you embracing that higher aspect of yourself and really learning love at a very different level. So that is the message I have for you, Virgo. I hope that it resonated with you and that you were able to gain lots of little amazing golden nuggets. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.